Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I don't know if I'm going to be posting on a new channel or if I'm going to be using the same channel that I've been using in the past. We'll see. Depends on if I'm still signed in, because I don't remember my password. Come here, Zeus. Say hi to everyone. Come here. Little bitch. There he is, in all his glory. Anyway, I'd like to start this video by saying that I shat myself. April Fools, because that's when I'm filming this, April 1st, aka April Fool's Day. So, yeah. Anyway, it's great to be back, you know. It's great to be back. Like I just said, my name is Samuel Purdue, and I'll be doing a lot of stuff on this channel. And if I'm looking at this, it's because I take notes for these types of videos, you know. So what I'll be doing on this channel, anything I want, you know, whether it's what I'm doing, if it's like what I'm doing right now, sitting down and talking about shit, it can be anything, or if I'm vlogging, making films, anything like that. It can be really anything. But today I will be sitting down and talking about, I'll probably be like doing this a lot, talking about like media, different things like video games or movies, TV shows, whatever it may be, anime that I ingest, whether it's good or bad, you know, and giving my opinion on it and trying my best to figure out what both the pros and cons are of each and every one of those things. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. And in this case, I'll be doing a little conversation discussion on Resident Evil 9, or Resident Evil Requiem, as I like to call it, or as everyone else likes to call it. So, I'm going to start with a con. There's not many cons, but I want to just spread out the cons throughout, keep it nice and fair. So this video is going to contain spoilers, just so you know, as will all these types of videos, because it's hard to really get into an in-depth kind of talk about this kind of stuff without spoiling it. So here's your one and only warning. It's been a month, or over a month, since the game came out, so you should have had plenty of time to either watch a full playthrough or played it through yourself, or you've been spoiled to it by now, probably. So here we are. Spoilers. Spoiler warning. So I'm going to start off with the con. Zeno's death. Not great. I feel like it was a kind of a wasted character. Like, we haven't seen a character quite like that since Wesker, and I would have appreciated if he kind of just, well, not died, you know, or at least in this game not died, because he seemed like he had some pretty cool powers, which were a lot like Wesker's, which I would have loved to see more of, but unfortunately, he got kind of killed, so that was a bit shitty. So it was kind of sudden, and maybe even a bit in vain, in my opinion. But now we're on to pros, and there's going to be a lot, so prepare for me to glaze the shit out of this game. Because I'm on my 5th playthrough right now. I'm about halfway done with my 5th playthrough, at least, and I still love the game, you know? So the length of the game itself, my first playthrough took me around 13 hours, which is probably the average time to finish it. The graphics of the game, they're great. I love the graphics. It looks great visually. And I love the contrast between the two characters you play, with Grace's character, who is very nervous, stutters a lot, has anxiety, and kind of like emphasizes the horror feel, the horror aspect of that part of the game, while Leon's character is more, well, Leon's character. You know, kicking ass, taking names, ripping ass, pissing in people's mouths, shit like that, you know? And another thing I want to talk about, which not a lot of people are talking about, is like the enemy variety. I mean, overall you're fighting zombies since it's a Resident Evil game, which is kind of a given, but those zombies do different things. Like, one of them, in the first part of the game, you know, the first big area of the game, like, there's a zombie that turns off the lights, and so you can lure that zombie around with the lights, or distract that zombie with the light to sneak by it. There's a maid zombie, which loves to clean. Doesn't really make a difference, doesn't really affect gameplay, but I think that's pretty cool. There's a chef, which there's only one of the chef, The two I mentioned before, there's multiple enemies, I'm pretty sure. But the chef, there's only one. He's kind of like a mini boss, I guess you could say. It's optional to kill him, but he's terrifying, big, hulky, with a big fucking... I don't even know what that is, but shit is... It looks like Guts' sword from fucking... You know, I forget the name of the anime. But you know what I'm saying. So it's terrifying. But it's... You know, it makes the part what you're playing on as Grace's part so much scarier. And the gameplay difference between Grace and Leon is very apparent. I kind of like mentioned this before, but there is a huge difference in what the gameplay is like. You know, Grace, you have to be more conservative with your resources, while Leon has a much more action-oriented gameplay to him and is in third person, while Grace's gameplay is in first, emphasizing once again those horror elements. These can be changed in the settings menu. And there's kind of like segues into the next thing I'm going to say, which is the variety of different ways to play because of all these settings that you can change. Right now, I'm playing both characters on third person, seeing how Grace plays on third person, which is much more challenging because she does stumble a lot. Well, that does not happen while you play her in first person, which I love that difference, even though it pisses me off because she's so clumsy in third person. And I'm playing the game subtitled with Japanese dialogue instead of English, and it sounds great. They actually have some like Naruto voice actors and shit who voice some of the characters, so I think that's pretty cool. So it's not overly difficult to obtain the CP in the game, which it stands for challenge points, not what you think it does, okay? That's just how they abbreviate it. I'm not guys, I'm not Diddy, all right? That's just how they call. That's what they call it. That's just what they call it, all right? That's what they call it. Okay, don't cancel me. That's just how you obtain the challenge points. All right, I'm not gonna abbreviate it. That's how I abbreviate it in my notes because I didn't want to take too much time to write it out. But challenge points, that's how you get them. It's very easy to obtain. You just gotta do shit like the most difficult thing I've done so far is go through Grace's gameplay without using the blood collector, which is basically how you craft things. So I was essentially banned from crafting like 95% of the items on Grace's gameplay, which kind of sucked, but it was also pretty fun having that extra challenge after playing it 3 other times before that. So yeah. The pacing of the story is really good. I liked that it didn't feel slow really at any parts. It also connects really well to the other games, especially having Leon in there, and I don't know, it just felt like it belonged in the universe. I'm sorry if I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I don't see the time on my phone and I do have to go somewhere probably in a few minutes at this point. So yeah, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Like I said, return to Raccoon City. We return to Raccoon City. I love that. The Nostalgia Factory, you get to go inside of RPD again, explore that as much as you want. It's really nice. I'm probably going to film this right now and edit it later. Level design is really good. I love the level design. It's addictive. The game is very addictive, so just be cautious of that. One con is the price of the game compared to the how long the game is. It's a little steep. It's like, I think it was $70 maybe for like a 13-hour game, so just keep that in mind. I'm curious to see where the franchise will take the story from here, because it's kind of feeling like we're getting towards the, I don't know. I mean, they're still keeping the franchise very fresh, so I'm very surprised and impressed with that. So they could just keep it going forever, but they're making it feel like we're getting towards the end of the franchise or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. So my final score is 9.6, and yeah, it's good to be back once again. And I don't know, I'll try to make these videos weekly. So this will probably come out, today's April 1st, so a week from now, you'll be seeing this video when it comes out. Yeah, I shall see y'all. If I'm going at the pace I want to be going, I shall see y'all next week. As of seeing this video, I think it's April 15th, which is my brother's birthday, so that's cool. But yeah, I shall see you then. Peace!